watching around the world have been waiting for. Live!
To RotoProfit. This is the official Week 4 player positions video. Courtney, coming off of a Week 3, how'd you do?
Solid. This was actually my best of the first 3. My cash lines have cashed the first 3 weeks, but I kind of had some upside this week. Looking okay.
Good deal. That's what we like to hear. We had a pretty nice Millie Maker finish. I think we made like $30, I think.
Cash, yeah.
It did cash. So we didn't make any changes. Ended up leaving it the same. Everything looked good. Latavius Murray, I think, was the only really low spot, but Latavius Murray burned a lot of people, and me included.
Yeah.
So I went Murray in cash and missed the cut this week by a few points, but you live and you learn. I can't be mad about myself. I think Latavius Murray was probably my favorite play going into Week 3. So
he was the right play. I mean,
they should have blew out Buffalo by 50.
Right.
He should have ran for 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah. But that is football and that is DFS, and that's why nobody gets it right every time. So we are back, and I need a pretty good Week 4, Courtney, because it's been a little rough for me around cash. Doing decent tournaments, but I need to. I'm going to play heavy in cash again this week, and I need to kill it.
Yep, I'm the bankroll.
Yeah, gotta get
Build
that
it up.
bankroll. Gotta get it built up. So, jumping over straight into our players, Week 4, another exciting week. I'm definitely curious to hear your thoughts and see if they kind of line up with what I'm thinking. So, let me switch the screen here real fast. Got my computer warning me about stuff. That's okay. Cover up Courtney's face for just a second. There it goes. Alright, we'll move that out of the way. Actually, I just need to make this smaller. Give me 1 second here. Not sure why that got so big. There we go. Much, much better. Okay, Courtney. So as always, we'll kick it off here with the quarterback position. Where you're thinking this week, cash tournament. Where's your mind this week?
There are 3 quarterbacks who are at the top of my list, and I'm gonna probably just roll with these 3 quarterbacks. My top one for cash is Andy Dalton at 5,400. He has scored over 20 points the first 3 weeks, and he's playing a Sieve Falcons defense that I think is going to be a high-scoring game. You could probably game stack it, because I also like Matt Ryan at 6,100 and the late night hammer Rivers at 6,500. So those are my 3. I'm going to probably just go with those 3. Now, there are some other ones I do like. Drew Brees. I know his home road splits, but he's going against a not so great Giants defense. Deshaun Watson. I mean, you could go there, but I'm really liking Dalton for cash, and Matt Ryan and Phillip Rivers for tournaments.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. That's exactly what I was leaning to. Andy Dalton, 5,400. It's just too cheap. I mean, they're slinging the ball, especially with Mixon kind of banged up. They seem to want to go to the air more than anything. They're getting, all the big targets involved. Eifert. We saw Boyd kind of erupt last week. We know A.J. Green, what he still brings to the table. And John Ross still has that sneaky speed. So, love that call with Andy Dalton and cash. At only 5,400, I'm definitely leaning there as well. For tournaments, I do like the same names. The one thing I love Rivers in this spot. I wonder if they're going to blow out San Fran at home with no Garoppolo, but San Fran might be able to keep it close. But I mean that offense is just super super strong.
Yeah.
How about Baker Mayfield, Courtney? Can Baker be a tournament option at 5,300?
So what if I told you this, that there are 4 quarterbacks who have thrown at least 20 passes, and 4 have at least 9 air yards and 73% completion percentage so far the first 3 weeks. Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's been fire.
He's been tearing it up.
Matt Ryan, who's been fire.
Yeah.
And Pat Mahomes, who's been extreme fire.
Man, he's good.
Quarterbacks with at least 20. There are 4, those first 3. And do you know who the 4th is?
It's got to be Baker, right?
It's Baker Mayfield.
Hey, he came in late, second half. He had an awesome game. Gave the Browns the victory.
He threw 20 passes, and he completed 73% and had at least 9 air yards. Now, Oakland it's not good. You know what? Tournaments at 5,300, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I think the upside's there. We know he can rush if he needs to.
Right.
The Browns want to come out of the gate and keep this high streak rolling. It's hard traveling across the country all the way out to Oakland, but Baker seems to be the type of guy who lives up to the moment. And at 5,300, I mean, if you plug him that cheap, where 30% of the field is going to be on Andy Dalton, that's leverage right away.
Right.
If he outscores Dalton, and he definitely gives you the rushing upside that Dalton doesn't really bring to the table. So I don't hate that at all. Another sneaky kind of little game that you mentioned, I think, in the Facebook group, Courtney, which is a good time to plug the Facebook group. If you haven't joined yet, check it out. Jump on the Facebook private group. Links in the description. Courtney's throwing stuff up there all week. I'm usually trying to get a few things on Sunday morning. I'm throwing hot takes out. So, I mean, get on, check it out. It's free. But I think you'd mentioned the Houston and Indianapolis game, Courtney, kind of sneaky.
Sneaky shooter, yep.
And Andrew Luck, we know he plays better at home. That offensive line isn't the greatest, but in what could be a sneaky shootout potential here, only 5,500 for Luck. I probably prefer Watson on, but you're gonna
definitely prefer Watson. Here's my question to you about him. Can he throw anymore? Because he's not throwing downfield at all.
No, yeah, he's been struggling. I mean, we know what he was at one point. I mean, I feel like he's got to have one of those games where he blows up for at least 303. So maybe this is. I guess maybe this is not it.
This would be the game. I think. I think I'm going more towards some of the people who he's going to throw it to. T.Y. Hilton has, I believe, over 10 targets per game, and I'm actually going to go back to Ebron. We'll get there when we get to our tight ends, but I think I'm going to definitely use some of his people. Maybe not go to him though.
No, that makes sense. I definitely think I prefer Watson, and Watson at 6,300 I think is still very usable from a tournament perspective. So,
yep, absolutely.
Cool. Good deal, Courtney. Let's jump over to running backs. And once again at the top, we see our guys here. Kamara, and now a new name kind of up the list, Melvin Gordon, who's been just killing it. He's been killing
I think Melvin Gordon is my top in this list for this week.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's the best play on the entire board.
Yep. Definitely liking him. He's in a smash spot. He should get us 30 points, I think. So he is definitely going into cash. Somebody sneaky. Go down 2 more to 7,700. Zeke. I think this is a Zeke week.
Yeah, we haven't really had a big Zeke week yet, and
I
think
right.
people are sleeping on him. We know what
Yeah.
he can do with that offensive line. I mean, I know that Dallas does not look great. Everybody's saying Dak's not the answer, but Zeke is the answer, and probably gonna have some low ownership coming off of the loss and just not having big games. So love that call with Zeke
Yep.
being a sneaky tourney play. Love the Melvin Gordon call. He's just a cash lock this week. 8,300 is too. I mean, he should be the most expensive back on the board. Big home favorites. They should smash San Fran with no Jimmy G at home. The defense will be popular as well for the Chargers, and Melvin it should absolutely smash. So definitely love that call as well. So scrolling down here a little bit, Devonta Freeman is questionable. I don't know if we have any news.
I think he's going to probably be out, but the one I like the most in this game above Tevin Coleman is Bernard.
Gio Bernard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Mixon should be out. How long
Yeah.
is he out for?
Give me all. I believe he is not expected to play. Is what they said. I don't know why Bernard has a queue. I think it's just
precautionary, probably.
yeah. So he's limited, but he should be fine. And I think he is my number 2 play behind Gordon.
Okay.
So against an Atlanta defense that just sieves points to running backs, so I'm probably going to go a lot of Bernard and a lot of Gordon.
Yeah, I'm on board there. Love Melvin Gordon. I still kind of believe in Tevin Coleman. I know he didn't have the
Coleman's good,
game.
yeah.
But I mean, if Freeman's out, if Freeman's ruled out, I still like Coleman at 5,900. I mean, he's going to handle all the work. He can catch passes. He's a talented guy. Didn't really play out last week how we wanted it to exactly, but nonetheless, I think he's fine. Scrolling down here, Courtney, anything in the cheaper range that you're looking at? Mid to cheaper range? What kind of value are we looking at this week? I don't want to go back to Philly's backfield again. I just don't think. Is it Clement again?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to go there. You can go down 5,500 to Carlos Hyde, who's gotten 20 plus some touches. But this week, I think it might be more of a pay down week for receivers because there's really not a lot down there. I like.
Yeah, nothing that steps up. I mean, we might get injuries as the week goes on, but
yeah, but it's really not looking all that great to me down there. James White, you could look at, but like going down into 4s and 3 Zeckler. So you could probably go there at 40 200.
Yeah, because they're gonna kill him. They're gonna have the ball so much that
tournament.
I think he's a turning play for sure.
Yeah. But really down here, not too much.
Yeah, nothing. Kind of in the wastelands down here this week. Not a whole lot of value. So I like that. I like that call, Courtney. Spend up kind of weak. I think Melvin Gordon becomes an automatic lock just because of that, not having the value. And we figure out with injuries who to plug in kind of here in the mid range. So
hey, how about DJ at 6,600? I mean, at some point, doesn't he have to have a DJ game?
It's been rough for the Cardinals.
It has been rough.
Yeah,
Cardinals
tournaments. I mean,
Cardinals suck.
You can't go cash. I mean, you can't play them in cash, but yeah,
tournaments.
Oh no. I think you just throw him in and for a prayer. I mean, nobody's going to play him. He's going to be less than probably 6% owned, probably less than 5%. And in theory, if he goes for 30, I mean, you're just way elevated above the field.
Said nice.
Yeah.
Just said nice.
Yeah, I like it for tournaments. I mean, I want to have a little bit of exposure. I'm going to keep playing him. I mean, if he gets down to the 5s, I'll just play him every week and I'll just lose money because I'm at least going to throw some tournaments in with DJ. I mean, you just have to because 6,600. He's cheaper. He's cheaper than Howard and like I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think about one other name we should probably mention, Courtney? What do you think about Saquon? You know,
Yes.
he had a nice week. They're home.
Yeah. Yeah. He gets targets. This is going to be a high score, a higher scoring game, I think. He is in play. He's kind of high.
Yeah, he's expensive. You can get Gordon for 200 more, so I mean that's going to be hard. Everybody's going to go to Gordon, tournament and cash. Everybody's going to kind of. I mean, Barkley had a nice game, but for 200 more with Gordon, I think there's definitely going to be leverage if Gordon comes out and has a dud of a game and Saquon goes off in what could be a decent shootout. I think that's definitely in the realm of possibility. So, yes.
Yep.
Saquon looking good in his rookie year. So, all right, Courtney, let's jump over to receiver. Like you said, we're going to have to find some value somewhere with running backs being expensive, but
we have a lot here.
Yeah, so I've been kind of listening to some news. Tell me what we're looking at, Courtney, at the receiver spot this week.
Okay, at the top, you can start up with Thomas. I like him, of course. I mean, he's gotten like 20 targets a game and with that. Right. ODB, yeah.
ODB.
Hopkins, yeah. Keenan Allen, yeah. Julio disappointed a lot of us last week.
He was in my cash line. I fit Michael Thomas and Julio into a cash line thinking, oh, this is great, and everything else worked out.
That should have smashed. I mean, Julio, come on, man.
I don't get it.
There are a lot of good names up here. I think who is my, if I had to pick one guy at the top here, who would it be, man? You know what? Probably Hopkins, because Hopkins kills the Colts. Like his games against Colts, man, he just kills them,
destroys.
So, but if you scroll down, there's all kinds of people down here. T.Y. Hilton, Will Fuller.
He's been killing it. Man, he's been killing it.
Yeah.
They got a couple good receivers in Houston, so love Fuller. Yeah, T.Y. at home, we know what he does in a game where they should be able to score and could be kind of sneaky shootout like we talked about. So, yeah, T.Y. I mean, A.J. Green at Atlanta is in a great spot here. Right.
And that is why I actually am going back to Boyd, because if Green didn't play, I probably wouldn't go back to Boyd. I went and I played Boyd in cash. I'm going to again probably this week because he's getting targets. Remember, it's about who gets touches, who gets targets. That's who I want to play. But scroll down to the 4Ks. That's where it's all at. That's where it's all at. You can play Calvin Ridley, 49. You can go back to him, not in cash tournaments, but I think in this situation you can go back to him. Sterling Shepard, he's cash game this week.
Great
Sterling, Shepard, and targets. Still, Tyler Boyd, cash.
Still only 4,600, and we know
46. Yeah.
Quickly developing into the number 2 receiver there in Cincy.
Yep.
Talented, big-bodied, getting targets. Absolutely, he crushed last week. Another great spot here, 4,600. Seems like some value for us here.
Go down to Mike Williams, 4,500. 6 targets, and then it went down to 2, and then 7 targets last week, and I think he's gonna get pay dirt this week too.
Yeah, a big body receiver for the Chargers here. He's been
love it.
We know he has the talent, and he's just 4,500. Everybody wants to go Keenan, but the bigger body and the outside guy. Keenan plays a lot in the slot. We get Williams as the big body outside. So,
Manunwa, 43.
It's at Jax, but literally they don't throw it to anybody else. I mean, they'll throw him screens. They'll throw
people. You were right, but look though, people are going to see Jacksonville. Most of his catches are within 10 yards.
Oh yeah,
and so it's just going to be going over 5-6 yards, and what is his? Let me see what his target count is.
Oh, it's a lot.
Because he's just getting the ball thrown to him.
He had 8, I think 11 the week before that.
Oh, there we go. Yes, 10, 11, and 8. Yes, please. Please.
Oh yeah, they're gonna throw him the ball, and they're probably gonna be losing, so they're gonna have to throw the ball. So yeah, Nua and Nua at Nunwa. I gotta get his name right. Yeah, I'm fine with that as well.
Hey, your boy at 4,300.
Callaway.
Callaway.
Hey, if he catches a deep ball.
Right, tournaments.
He's fast. He's fast.
So if Tyrod just gets him the ball last week, he could have had it was like a 73-yard touchdown. Dude was wide open, and the ball was just short. But
he has Callaway has the second fastest time in the NFL this year. On that long pass against the Saints when he caught that touchdown, they clocked him in. It was the third fastest time that anybody had ran all season, but it was the second fastest player, only behind Tyreek Hill. So Tyreek Hill had number 1 and 2. Number 3 in the NFL for the fastest recorded time this season is Antonio Callaway. And so
now
it's a tournament play. But
to say how many targets? Because I want to say he had was it
11?
Man, that's a lot of targets.
Oh yeah, I mean they're using it. He's pretty much the number 2. I mean that's why they believe in this guy. They think they let Gordon walk. We didn't get anything for him.
Yeah.
At this point, it's Callaway and it's Jarvis. What is Jarvis? What do they have Jarvis at? Because his targets are still
7,400. So. Yeah. So
that's expensive.
That's it's cash. Though, because
he gets targets.
His targets are crazy.
Yeah.
15, 16, and what? Like 14?
14 last game, yeah.
His targets are crazy. And he has no touchdowns yet.
Not yet.
So
well, Baker's in.
Right.
I think Jarvis is fine in cash. 7,400. No one's going to play him because when you can play AJ Green for 7,500, nobody's playing Jarvis Landry for 7,400. So, with those targets, I would not beat up anybody. Baker seems to know what he's doing. Hey, I'm not going to complain about that. Any other names we need to bring up here, Courtney? Keenan Cole for Jacksonville. He really went up in price.
I'm not on him really too much. Let me see if there's anybody Tyler Lockett maybe. John Ross at 3,300 tournaments. John Ross might give you some salary relief.
33.
Of course, tournaments.
Yeah.
But
speaking of tournaments, we mentioned DJ just keeps climbing down the list. Cardinals suck, but Larry has not had his blow-up game yet, and every season Larry Fitzgerald will have a 140-yard, 3-touchdown game. It always happens.
5,000.
5,000 for Larry. It's worth a tournament. Throw in the dark.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
As long as he's good to go. Looks like he's limited Thursday. If he plays, he's their only receiver. Literally, the tight end has not worked out. DJ's not catching passes out of the backfield. It's Larry.
Now, to be fair, he hasn't done anything yet.
No, that's true. The Cardinals just suck, but
Yeah.
What if they put it together? You know, they smashed they smashed Seattle at home. So hey, tournaments only, obviously. Let's see, Courtney. Last name I guess I should mention before we move on. Oakland's on this list. Where is Jordy Nelson after winning some people some money?
Yeah.
He won some people some money last week.
Yeah.
What do you get? 8 targets, 173 yards.
Yeah.
One touchdown, but
he went off.
Yeah, heck of a game for Jordy.
He is currently not in my pool yet. The Browns defense doesn't suck.
No, not at all. They're definitely better than they have been in years past.
And so I saw those first 2 games, 4 targets, 5 points, and then 32 points. I don't know. Yeah,
He's cheap.
Mate.
He's still cheap, but
Still cheap, yeah.
Hey, check out the Facebook group. You never know. We might have him as a lock come Sunday. You never know. Check out Facebook. That's all we can say. All right, Courtney. Let's jump over to tight end. At the top, Rob Smash Gronk. At home against Miami. He's expensive, but it's a great spot.
Expensive, but he's in a smash spot. Like, I think Gronk goes off this week.
Yeah, this is a Gronk week. I think so.
Yeah.
It's hard to want to pay up for tight end because you're paying such a premium to get Gronk in there, but you're right. This is just a smash.
But you're paying down. You could pay down for all of your receivers.
Yeah, and pay up for your backs, pay up for tight end, pay down for quarterback. Yeah, no, I agree.
You could. Now, with that being said, there are a lot of cheap, good tight ends. I think Ebron. If no Doyle, I'm definitely going back to him.
Yeah, I like Ebron.
Jay Howard. You can Trey Burton, and then you could even go down 2,600 to Griffin. In what I think is going to be a sneaky matchup.
Yeah, I think there's a ton of value here at tight end. I love the Ebron call. If Doyle's out, people are going to kind of be weird to jump back to Ebron, but I think he's just too cheap.
Yep.
I don't hate Tyler Eifert still. I mean, he's still a big part of that. A big part of that offense, 3,800. This kind of high 3,000, around 4,000 range is juicy. A lot of good options if you're not going to pay up for the top. But yeah, I think it's definitely a Gronk week. If you want to play Gronk, play Gronk. If you need the savings, I think a lot of mid-range options there.
If Jimmy Graham goes off this year, it's going to be this week. If not, then he's not.
Then it just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, so for me, he costs too much. Gronk, he's Gronk and he's always up there. But Jimmy Graham, he kind of costs too much at 45. But for tournaments, if he's going to go off, he's going to go off this week.
Yeah, it's this week or no week. Because Buffalo's not good. I mean, I know that they had the game against Minnesota, but they're still not good. So, great, Courtney. Let's take it over to defense, and we'll wrap it up here. So we have at the top Jaguars at home against the Jets and Chargers at home against San Fran. Both in really good spots, but 4,000.
Yep. So you could do those. I don't like paying up that much, and it paid off for me last week. Everybody was saying Vikings. I had no Vikings, but I went all Dallas, which they were only 2.2, but they gave me about the same points as the 40 the 4,003 that we paid Vikings. I like to stay around 3K if I can. I like Seattle's defense and I like Chicago's goals of defense. There is good. Now, last week Ryan Fitzpatrick showed us who he was. he had a good game, but he threw a pick six, like 5 picks and all that stuff. So that shows that your defense can still give up points, but if they get sacks and stuff, so Tampa Bay may still score some points, but I like at 26 Chicago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Chicago at home has played tough. We saw what they did to the Packers. I mean, until the last fourth quarter. Granted, Aaron Rodgers was hurt, but we know Khalil Mack, adds a lot to that Bears defense.
Yeah,
I don't hate that call at all. Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't mind Seattle. Arizona just sucks. I don't think I can go to maybe Arizona. I mean, Seattle's been rough on the road this year. I don't know what's up.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with Russell. I'm just thinking. I mean, you could probably go Cardinals and get away with it at 2,600, but
I would do that if they were at like
minimum.
2,000 or yeah. But yeah, that's a lot. You could look at Green Bay defense at 35. At home against Buffalo, 10-point favorite. I guess you could.
Yeah, it'll be interesting at defense this week because part of me thinks I want to spend up, but I hate to spend that much. But man, the Chargers I think are just going to be smashed. I mean, Jimmy G out, C.J. Beathard out of Iowa comes in.
Yeah,
man, it's going to be bad.
Man, I mean that's good. If they fit, yes. But man, I don't like paying up that much. Yeah. I really don't.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I think if I were going to go down, I think I like that call with the Bears. I mean, I think Tampa's offense is good, but Bears at home are kind of sneaky.
Yeah. So definitely, I think they can get those points, those sacks, a few picks. So yeah.
I think maybe the Patriots could be popular too as the week progresses because, I mean, they haven't been great this year, but I'm not believing in Tannehill. I'm not believing in anything Miami right now. At New England, it's for only 2,800. I think you could argue that, so I'm not going to hate on that pick either.
Yeah. You're right.
All right, Courtney. How about we jump over and set our Millie Maker lineup and wrap it up?
All right.
Okay. So. I think I led off last week, so we'll jump back to you this week. Where we starting? What position and who do you want?
But my top player in lineups this week, I think, is going to be Melvin Gordon. So let's start off there.
Yep. I think that's a no-brainer. Okay. Where to go? Not there. Yeah, there really is no value down there this week.
Yeah, I know.
It is bare. Man, is what's his name healthy for Green Bay? Their second running back Jones. Yeah, he is healthy, so they're gonna split. It's gonna be a split. Okay. I kind of. Want to go receiver here, and I'm kind of leaning towards OBJ.
Okay.
I think just I think a lot of more people will be on Thomas. OBJ just seems to be lost, and I mean I like this game for some reason. Something just keeps telling me Giants and Saints.
Yes, yeah. So
And
that game.
Odell should. This could be a beautiful game for Odell. I like Odell here. I'm gonna play Odell.
Let's go to quarterback then, and let's go down to a Dalton.
All right.
I think this week in that game he has some upside, and I think he's going to be good.
I'm gonna go Tyler Eifert.
Okay. So we're gonna pair him up with.
I'm fine with a double stack, but I think I like Eifert a lot here, and I think how much is Ebron? Same price? Or is it
36,
a
yeah.
little bit cheaper. Well, is Doyle definitely going to be out? Didn't practice on Thursday.
Yeah, so he's pretty much not going to play. But I do like Eifert though. I think this is can be
I'm gonna leave Eifert.
Be a nice week for him.
We'll do Eifert.
Yeah. Okay. Let me think. So I think that's a good stack for Dalton. Where do I want to go? So let's go to wide receiver and let's get some upside because Baker Mayfield is going to throw a long touchdown to Antonio Callaway.
Love it. I love Antonio. What is he, 41?
40-3.
How much is, just out of curiosity, how much is the other guy? Because he plays a lot too. Higgins.
The thing with him is that I don't think he has upside.
He only had 3 targets last game, so he's not.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right. He definitely doesn't have the upside. He doesn't have the deep ball threats that you get with Callaway. I love it. I love Callaway.
Right.
I love it. Okay. So I want to go cheaper back here, and I'm thinking. Man, I really wish Jones was out one more week. I would love Williams to get all the work this week against Buffalo. He's not blown up yet. And it's still, don't get me wrong, he could still blow up. It could still be his week, but you can't play him. I mean, he's struggled so much all year. They played from behind a couple times, but
now Rex Burke it is on IR.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, you know how it is, New England.
Yeah, who's going to get the carries? 14 attempts last week for Sony Michel. Y'all had 7. Interesting. I mean, what's Lamar Miller been doing? I don't know. Not a lot. 10 carries.
You got nothing. Our B down below is it's
a waste. Like if you're trying to find value this week at running back, you are struggling.
Yeah.
Give me something. Give me a Deion Lewis injury, something. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can go this low. So I think I'm looking at probably if Freeman's out, I kind of still like Coleman.
Yeah,
I really do. I mean,
he has upside.
Oh yeah, definitely. He catches passes. He's a 3-down back. I'm gonna put Coleman for now. I'm just kind of thinking that they're gonna give Freeman one more week. Limited on Thursday. Yeah, I mean he could play. We'll Well, I guess if you spend up, what are we looking at if we do plug a Geo?
We can put in the Chicago go defense and just see what that gives us.
How much was that? 26.
Yep. Then what does that give us? 53. That's good actually, because receiver is loaded down low.
Did Howard get, what did he get? 24 carries last week?
Jordan Howard. You know what? And he's probably in a nice spot too.
Man, and he correlates well with the Bears defense.
Yeah.
Can we give me some Jordan Howard at our second spot? That's where I'm going, Courtney. Jordan Howard.
That's good. Give me because I almost want to see what we have left if we go. You know what? Give me. Oh no, I don't think I want to do that. Or maybe I do want to. Can I do double stack and go Mike Williams 2
from
at
Chargers?
45? Yeah. 45. Yeah. And then we got 56. Or do I want to go back? Or do I want to go back to Ridley? Or is that Chasey if I go?
What about Boyd? I mean, he's
Yeah. I mean, he's still solid too. If you want to do, double stack.
I love double stacking. We need Andy Dalton to throw for about 350 and 3.
Right.
What's that give you at the flex?
55.
Doug Baldwin, Ajay, Carlos Hyde, Keenan Cole. It's all right. I want to.
Now we do have an upside play right there.
You lean in.
James White.
Yeah.
Targets.
And they're gonna smack Miami, and he catches targets. I like it.
I love. Dalton. Love Gordon. Love Howard.
Yeah, I think Howard's in a good spot.
Callaway, Beckham, Boyd Eifert. It's not a bad line.
No.
Now this is subject to change.
We could change it before Sunday.
It's not a bad line though.
No, I like it. We'll lock it in. I'll lock it in this weekend in the Millie Maker and check on Sunday if we make any changes. I'll throw it in the Facebook group. So that's gonna do it for us, Courtney. It's week 4. I gotta win some money, Courtney. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to pay attention to the Facebook group this week, and I'm going to post stuff and get people's thoughts because I need to double up. I need to build some bankroll. So
as I do between tomorrow and Saturday, I will give my pool for each position. And also tell you where I am leaning for cash. I've cashed all 3 weeks. I'm cash game.
Yeah.
So let's do it.